My big dirty secret for a while was I had this show that took off and was doing well. My own daughter, 5, 6, 7-year-old daughter, would not hug me. She wouldn't. Everything was electric, everything. And I'm a big guy. I'd pick her up and just say, "You're gonna hug your dad," and she'd go rigid and she'd say, "Dad, put me down." And dude, I was teaching people how to parent and how to be married and all this, and my own daughter when I get home. And one day my wife said, she said it in a loving way. She said, "Hey, you're the best husband, Dad, I know. Is there a possibility that her teeny tiny little body feels like you're not safe?" And dude, I got mad. It broke my heart. I was like, "What are you talking about? I don't scream. I don't hit nobody. I don't swear in my house, right? Like, I don't understand where that would come from." And that's when she said, "Oh yeah, but we feel it." So Cedric, I got mad and I threw a kind of a grown man temper tantrum.
Yep.
And I went to a therapist that I trust, and she is an oracle. She's about 61. I don't even give her age. I don't even know how old she is, actually. I think she may have been here since the dawn of time. She just exists. She's amazing. But after about 6 months, I told her some things that happened to me when I was a kid that, bro, I told my wife. I told anybody. I'd never said them out loud ever. And I had to deal with a body that's been trying to keep me safe since I was a little kid who had some secret stuff happen. And it was about 6 months after that. And dude, I put it like the last place I wanted to go. Put me in the MMA gym, fine. Put me on the weight room, fine. I did not want to go sit on her couch because I knew how hard that was going to be.
Yeah.
And then 6 months went by, and my son and I were wrestling, and that turned into a whole other thing. And then all of a sudden, he's jumping off the couch and I felt words come out of my mouth. "Josephine, get off of me!" And I remember my eyes got real big, and it just stopped time. My daughter won't get off me now. I released my demons. And her body says, "Thank God, I've been wanting to hug that man. He's my dad," right? And she doesn't have the words for that. She's a little kid.
Yeah.
But now that I'm whole, now again, I get anxious, I get frustrated, I get mad at work, all that happens. But that's not embedded in my nervous system anymore.
Yeah.
Now when Dad comes home, he's safe. He might be annoying and grumpy, and we're gonna make fun of him if he's grumpy, and he can handle it now because he's done the work, right? So all that to say is I think there's some things that are just about healing. And when my daughter gets to be the age I was when some awful stuff happened, I'm going to know, oh, dude, my body's got a GPS pin in that one. And when it's like, "Hey, you want to go over to so-and-so's house?" My instinct is going to be absolutely not. You shut your mouth, shut the door, right? But I'm not going to go to war with myself again, right? So the way I liken it is the first time you go do squats when you're in middle school, it's uncomfortable, man. It hurts. When you're 25 or 40, squats are still uncomfortable, but not in the same way, right? So you got to still go to the gym, still stay in shape. But what it took to get there is not nearly, you don't have to put that kind of work in to maintain it, right?
Yeah. No, that's beautiful. And I think one thing I was thinking of as you were speaking, I was like, when you think of the term default settings, I mean, that's literally for a computer, right? Like, we're not computers, we're whole human beings. Right. Yeah, so we can change. I just think a lot of the times change feels like it can happen because of how difficult it actually is.
That's right.
So yeah, it takes work. It takes a lot of work. But I think once you have a routine and a system and structure, and you follow that plan, you can do anything you put your mind to. You really, really can. Like, I'm the first person in my family to graduate high school, let alone go to college and go to the NFL, and this wasn't because I had this grandiose plan. I just knew that, hey, I'm just going to just work. So that same work that I put in with football, I put into myself for the people that I love, which is my wife and my 3 daughters, And again, it's
amazing.
I mean, this isn't a locker room full of guys where we're bantering and having fun. It's like, no, this is all female energy. I got to kind of like watch how I step. I got to watch what I say. And I have to be able to receive this information from them, take it to the heart, work on it, and keep getting the reps in.